Okay, that's preparing. We're
Okay.
recording here. So, all right, got it. All right, Robbie, you want to grab?
I'll do the link.
Okay.
I'll do the link right now. Link.
If we post this, do you mind if we post that Kimchi? Do you mind if we post in the Adam Carolla Facebook or podcast Facebook group?
Oh, that's perfectly cool.
And tag
and it's
you?
a private and tag you, right?
You.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
All right,
Okay.
cool. Yeah, I think
It's
people will like to hear your story. So.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
Tonight,
I'm pretty sure people want to like see that I'm not like a white guy in disguise. So many have accused.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's funny.
There's so much that I don't know that goes in that group.
I've had that trick played on me way too many times to fall for it again. No, I haven't. I've never had that happen to me.
Let's see. Paste. Okay. Shoot. I might have to go pee real quick. Oh, we're recording. Never mind.
Just piss in your pants. Who cares?
Okay.
No one will know. I mean, except for the janitor.
We're live. You posted. All right.
Yeah. Posted.
We're recording. All right.
Cool.
So we started in a second.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna do. I did one at on the ace holes. I'm gonna go ahead and do the ER one right now.
Cool.
Yep. I put the YouTube on there. Hey, everybody, we have.
Just copy and paste, man.
Yeah, copy. Oh, cool. You're on our. We can tag you here. If you were to join us, and we have ace hole. Okay. We're good.
All right. Here we go. 3.
1 sec.
2, oh.
1 sec here. All right. Let me get my page up here. All right. Ready to go.
3, 2, 1.
Good evening, Endless Ranters. Welcome back for episode 81 of your Endless Ranters podcast. Thank you for watching, listening, subscribing. We truly appreciate all of it. My name is Chris, and I'm one of your ERP hosts for tonight's episode. I'm joined by the one and only Robbie. Spotlight is in the house.
Hey, everybody. What up?
What's up, Robbie?
Hey.
And then there's the man with the plan. It's producer Manny. What's going down, old man?
Hey. How y'all doing tonight?
Doing great, man. Thanks a lot. Again, thanks everyone for listening. We've got a fun evening lined up. We're going to be joined in a few minutes by a very special guest. You might see her on screen. We know her through the Adam Carolla podcast Facebook group. So we're going to find out what made her into an ace hole, as we lovingly refer to ourselves. So Kimchi, you know her. You'll know her. You know her.
If you don't know her, you will know her.
Yeah, you're about to find out.
Yeah,
that's right. Programming alert, a little bit of sad news, but a little bit, or maybe bittersweet news. So Jane has decided to leave the Endless Ranters podcast as a regular host. She's starting a new project. I'm very excited for her. I think we all are. It's going to be kind of about Adam Carolla and some stuff. So I don't want to say too much. That's her job to do that. Or as she tells us, we will make announcements and send you all her way. So for sure. So I don't know. I think you guys, I think we maybe bored her. What do you think with all the Marvel talk?
That's probably it. Yeah.
Not me. You two.
Me? No,
yeah, not me. You two.
Okay.
But no, I'm just kidding. But like I said, as we find out more, we're going to let you all know where to find her new project. Yeah, it's going to be cool. So personal news, and I've got some questions for you guys. So I've been short on laundry and scraping the bottom of my underwear drawer, and I found myself wearing regular boxers the last couple of days. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. After wearing like boxer briefs that are tight for, I don't even know, for a long time. And it felt pretty good. Felt pretty good. Felt free.
Wait, you
freeing.
still have regular boxers?
Well, yeah, like I said, I was at the bottom of my underwear drawer, which is another problem, but we'll talk about that
Wow.
later. Yeah,
That's
I
so
do.
retro.
I do.
was
I
just
know.
wondering if people still wear regular boxers, or is that just like something you see in old movies like Caddyshack now?
I don't know. They should start thinking about it, start thinking about going to the bottom of the drawer and getting some regular boxers. So I don't know. It felt pretty good. So, but it took me like half a day to realize like how good it felt.
It wasn't instant.
Yeah. No, it wasn't instant. I think I was like walking around the office and I was like, all right. It was like a freedom.
I bet you your coworkers are like, something's up with Chris and the way he's walking today.
Probably.
You get laid or
like
something.
Maybe he dyed his hair.
Maybe he's just bored with it.
Dude, but boxers, the OG ones, kind of seem like they would be the Cadillac for your cock, where you can just kind of let it ride free on the bench seat,
Yeah. That was we all remember that old Hanes commercial from
the
70s.
Cadillac for your cock. I'm gonna have to write that one down.
Yeah. It's like during the after school specials, they'd play that one. So I don't know. So boxers or briefs, guys. Just curious.
I'm a boxer brief kind of guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like to think that I can be either like kind of comfortable, but at the same time fight crime if I really have to. Like if there's an earthquake or like a fire and I run out, I can go save some kids in my boxer briefs, maybe an old lady.
Yeah. I'm sure that'll make the difference.
Hopefully a cougar or two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's aiming high.
Yeah.
Two of them.
Two at least. So,
all right.
Yeah.
That's all. I think that's all we need to know about your,
It's my fantasy.
Okay.
Save a couple cougars in her fire.
Well, how about you, Manny?
On a Steve Irwin type of like tip, like, oh, there's the wily cougar. Let me say it's my penis.
That's
like,
that's Robbie's.
About here?
Well, Robbie's, you guys don't know, as I'm the guy starting fires in my neighborhood. So,
is that a thing out there now?
Well,
in San Francisco,
it was a thing.
You have like an arsonist going on out there.
You know what? Okay, if you guys Google San Francisco Mission District, there's been a lot of fires in the last few years in those areas. The reason the reason some people think it's happening is a lot of people are. It's a theory, purposely setting some houses and apartments on fire so the landlords can boost up the rent.
Oh, that's no theory. They did that in the East Coast back in the 70s and 80s.
Right.
Yeah.
There you go. Now it seems like it's happening here in my area.
But you said you're the guy that's doing it.
Shoot, was I on camera when I said
you
that?
have no affiliation with
he's allegedly now.
Just
allegedly says.
I just want to help out those landlords for kicks.
Yeah, exactly.
Gets a cut.
Yeah.
It's like you're trying to draw attention to yourself for this crime.
Oh yeah, we want to get caught. Sometimes we want to get caught,
Yeah, clearly.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Manny. How about you, man?
Recently gone commando. Before that was boxer briefs or whatever you want to call those, I guess.
I was afraid you were going to say that.
Why? I would ditch those. I was like, I just honestly got sick of all the laundries, just the excess laundry. So I was like, let's cut this down a bit.
All right, stop.
Yeah. What?
All right.
Okay.
What?
So
stop what? Stop doing laundry completely? I don't think that's not gonna.
Well, I mean, you got to do you got to do laundry of the clothes that touch your junk. You know what I'm saying?
Which I do.
So aren't you like washing your pants every day then?
Well, most of the pants that I wear are all just work pants, so they only get one, and then they're tossed in the hamper. Oh. I don't get multiple wearings.
You just have no need. Okay, you just wear a pair of pants and throw them in the trash.
Yeah,
like a billionaire. Now, all right. So
plus they smell really bad. I don't want to.
Well, yeah, you don't have any fucking underwear on, man.
No, fuck off. It's not that.
Okay.
Jesus Christ, you make me sound like some sort of unkempt savage over here. What the fuck?
Well, I mean, there's a reason why 99.9% of people walk around with underwear.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm just kidding. So you find it very freeing, or is it more just like just less laundry? You just care about the environment?
That and it is freeing, dude. Honestly, is like less articles to worry about.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm making funny because that's kind of what I'm experiencing with the regular boxers. Like it's like a move towards commando. I mean, it felt like commando for,
Aren't you guys like afraid of getting boners? Like I don't know, depending on, unless you're wearing restricting, jeans. But whenever, I would go to the gym, right after going to the gym, I'd be on the train back home. And then all of a sudden, I'd kind of look down and I'd be like, oh, hey, I don't want any charges, like indecent exposure charges.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
now if you're wearing briefs or boxer briefs, at least that'll kind of, they'll confine your junk a little
Right.
more.
That
Then
controls it.
it'll
Right,
control it. Yeah. That's my
Right.
fear.
Because we
Yeah.
look, as women, we look. We're
Yeah.
like, ooh, basketball shorts.
Oh yeah.
It's
Okay.
gray sweatpants.
Gray sweatpants. Going back to, gray
And
sweatpants,
it's
Chris.
that time of year. Yeah.
Good to
It's
know.
coming around.
Good to know.
Yeah.
Good to know. Oh, the gray. Oh, somebody was talking about gray sweatpants.
Yeah.
Was that last
Yeah.
week?
That was
Okay.
last
I
week.
never really.
And,
Okay.
Our other ace-hole friend, Quana, loves the gray pants as well. So
That's right. That's
yeah,
right.
Shout out to
former guest.
Quana.
Shout out. Yeah.
Yep.
Quana
Yep, yep.
and Kimchi, they love gray sweatpants. Now we know.
But no, to
Yeah,
answer your
it's
question, no,
just
I don't worry too much about my
equivalent of,
boners.
like, the
No,
sundress.
I'm sorry.
That-
What?
Sundress. Yeah. Yeah. You were saying that the guys like the sundresses, right? Kimchi?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I enjoy
Yeah,
it.
it's
Yeah, I
the
enjoy a
male
lady in a
equivalent.
sundress. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we get to see the full package, the front
Yeah.
and the back.
Yeah. What is it? And I don't know what it is about sundresses that we like, but we do like them a lot. I like them.
Mhm.
Shows
Yeah.
off the leg, shows off the, upper thigh area.
Yeah.
I haven't really given a lot of thought to this, but I'll
Yeah.
go on. I'll continue.
Yeah.
Access maybe. I don't know.
Access
All
is
about
action.
access.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stop there.
Yeah, it shows all the premium parts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
Especially-
like, it's like, I don't know, when I was back in my day, like watching tennis, watching like, this is the back, like when Chris Everett Lloyd was in her prime. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah.
Ooh,
might have to
okay.
do a
What are we
quick
talking
Google
about
search.
here?
We're talking about boxers or briefs.
Okay. And Manny is not wearing any,
Nope.
right
Whoa.
now, not ever.
Nope.
So, all right. Well, I don't know about you. I like to wear my underwear until it like disappears. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Like I don't throw away underwear. Like the underwear goes away when I go into the dryer to like pull it out and just poof, just goes
Yeah.
into like a puff of smoke, puff of
Yeah,
cotton
Yeah,
dust.
it's like when Thanos did the snap and your underwear just kind of evaporates into dust. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll move on after another 20 minutes of underwear talk. But
Nah, let's move on now.
yeah,
Well,
but anyway, that's when they reach maximum comfort is when they're about to disappear. But
Maximum
anyway,
comfort.
I was mentioning earlier my problem because my underwear, I'm like digging deep, and something about me, so I've been divorced about 3 years now, I think, or at least separated for at least 3 years now.
show
So
off.
like, huh?
Nothing. Continue.
Oh no. There's problems, man. So the last round of proper clothing I have like in my closet was like purchased by my ex-wife, or she, picked out, like she bought for me.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And it's all starting to get old. Right. So I'm not good at picking out clothes and stuff like that. Right. Or that specific thing.
Yeah.
So I know how to dress myself. Like in the
Mhm.
morning, I know how to put my clothes on, but like
You
all
have
my
no sense of
clothes-
style, man.
No, I really don't. Yeah. Because for like 20 years, like stuff just shows up. I just put it on and I'm good. Right. Like I can match. I don't need to be like have my outfit put out for me, but because I can match things. But,
Yeah.
Right.
there'd just be things that fit me in the closet. Because if I try to go shopping for myself, like it's difficult. And I'll wind up with like Champion gym shorts, like a t-shirt that's too big, or like a Star Wars t-shirt
Yeah.
and like a belt. like a
Chris,
belt.
are you a cargo shorts kind of guy?
Well, if left to my own devices, I would just wear cargo shorts
He was a
to like
cameraman.
fancier events.
Fancy. Your
But no,
black tie.
if it was just me, like if nothing helps, I would just wear gym shorts and like a t-shirt that's too big.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember when I was about 20 years old. I was gonna go Six Flags with my girlfriend at the time and another couple. And when my girlfriend shows up at my place, she said, "Hey, babe, I bought us a couple shirts. There are these like striped, like a green shirt." And I'm like, "Huh?" She's like, "Yeah, we're gonna wear these shirts at Six Flags." I'm like, ugh.
Oh,
And
man.
I didn't want to
Matching
make
t-shirts to go to a theme park. Oh, damn.
yeah. I didn't want to make a
That
big
couple.
deal.
That's special.
I didn't want to like be mean. So I said, "Oh, great." And internally, I was like burning up. I was like pissed. After like 2 hours, I got over it. But I got
What was
pissed.
on it? Like
It was just no. It's a checker.
I'm with stupid.
Yeah,
and,
yeah, and
you know, something
yeah,
like
exactly.
that.
I'm with stupid, and if you find me, call my girlfriend or whatever. I don't know. No, it's just a regular old shirt.
Okay.
But I think us guys,
Weird.
I don't know.
Okay.
It used to be that pride before. If I guess the older I get, the lazier I'm getting. But back then, if you were my girlfriend, if you bought me a shirt, I'm like, what? You want to control me? You're trying to, control what I'm wearing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I'm a strong, independent man.
They can't put you in a cage.
No, I'm a strong, independent man, and I don't need no woman to show me.
Yeah.
That's
I don't
what they
know.
all say.
Yeah.
Sounds a bit.
I don't know if that's true for anybody.
No.
What about you, Manny? Do you know how to pick out clothes? Or do you know how to buy clothes?
As of late, yeah. Before it was a bit more of a crapshoot, but
Yeah.
hanging out with a few friends, they kind of gave me some pointers. I was like, all right, cool, thanks, and just kind of went from there.
Yeah. I need help. I was thinking about doing one of those trunk club things. You know what I'm talking about? You ever done one of those?
Nah.
I feel like they're just gonna like send me a bunch of skinny jeans and like pointy-toed shoes.
I don't see you pulling that look off, to be honest with you, man.
No, I don't understand why dudes are trying to be like wear elfin shoes. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No.
Like you're saying, "Oh, I got really big feet." Well, if you do, they're like real pointy, and real pointy for the last 4 inches out there.
Ladies, I look, I don't like the pointy shoes on the ladies. Why? Because to me, I'm one of those guys that if I see you walking or looking uncomfortable, it makes me uncomfortable. And I don't want to, it's for you, but it's also for me. I don't want to walk around with you looking all uncomfortable. Now, if you're wearing like stilettos,
slippers, like you like a lady in slippers.
It's a thing right now, right? A lot of ladies walking around in slippers, and we're seeing the back of their ones. Yeah, we're seeing. Yeah, it's the thing right now.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, it is. But we'll see. Give it another year. But yeah, if I see you in stilettos, it's a Friday night. We're at the club, a singles club or whatever, discotheque. Don't make faces, because if you make faces and I'm like, "Oh, are you uncomfortable?" Yeah, my feet hurt. I'm automatically going to say, "Okay, let's go. I don't want to see those faces. You're uncomfortable. I'm uncomfortable. Or suck it up."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just ask her if she has some backup shoes.
Right? No, backup. Yeah. Now, San Francisco.
Flats.
Yeah. If you've got a purse, have some flats, or you can, if you're gonna walk, if we're at a restaurant, whatever, you can walk around in your flats or even flip flops or whatever. But don't be one of those women that you get out of the club or out of the restaurants. You're in your high heels for an hour and a half. They hurt so bad, then you're walking around barefoot. In San Francisco, you can't walk around barefoot. There's like poop and excrement and feces all over the place. You can't do
three.
That.
Yeah.
All three.
You don't really want to walk around barefoot anywhere, like in any city, though, right? Like
probably not.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that like in my city,
especially San Francisco.
Gross.
Yeah. Now, okay, Kimchi, what city are you in?
I'm in the great state of Arizona, the land of the Sun Devils.
Okay.
Cool.
Now you can't walk around barefoot in Arizona because you might get bit by a rattlesnake or something.
Rattlesnakes, scorpions, broken bottles, syringes, like just general grossness, the heat, number one.
Yeah, I would think the pavement's hot.
Yeah, and it's
like
hotter
at the
night.
pool. Yeah.
The block is hot there. The block is hot. Yeah.
It's hotter at night. What do you mean by that?
Oh yeah, because all the heat's rising at night. So outside the concrete is just miserable. So if it's, let's say 115 during the daytime, it may drop down to like 110, 105 at night. Not that much of a difference.
No, there's
no
difference. That's just hot as hell. Yeah. It's just hot.
Shout out to you, Arizona citizens, for putting up with that. Fuck, man.
Yeah, but we deal with it because of our winters. I mean, right now it's like 88 degrees. It's perfect.
Bitch,
so
please.
You can't ask for anything more.
It's a little warm. I'm sorry to, rain on your parade. But I don't know, 88? Okay, that's good. I'm sorry. I didn't want to mean to dog your city or anything like that. Yeah. I thought Rob or Manny would be like, yeah, that's a little hot. But they were like, nope, just dead silent. Dead silent.
I mean, 80s is fine with me, to be honest with you. It's a welcome change to what it was a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What do you got to say to that now, Chris?
Well, I wasn't sure. I don't know. I don't really have anything to say to it. I think we should probably move on from the weather talk.
We should.
Well, how about
back to our guest? She's been
we're gonna. That's right.
We're
done talking about all that stuff, and unless Kimchi has any advice for us.
Well, if I were a guy, I would go with boxer briefs.
Boxer briefs.
You would? Okay.
Yeah, they just seem like they would give you like the security of like, the support in the rumpular area. You also have security of the stack, because sometimes the stack can get out of control, and depending on what you're doing, if you have to, I don't know, run away from like a bunch of marauding bikers or something, do you really want your stack and like junk, flopping around?
Yeah.
No, you
It'd be a little dangerous. Just saying.
Cumbersome.
You don't want your guy to be kind of left and right and up and left and, like
It's
an
dangerous.
elephant. Yeah.
Dangerous.
I agree.
Exactly. You could injure yourself. I've seen it. It's terrible.
I once went to soccer camp. Oh, sorry. I went to soccer camp with a good friend of mine. I think we were in high school, and he had to undergo surgery because he hit whatever the things are that kind of the tubes that go to your nuts. They got twisted.
They got twisted. Happening. Yeah.
And I remember he said because we were there when the doctor told him, because we were in like a dorm at a college. Yeah. And he asked him if they would untwist on their own. And the guy was like, no. And the look of dread on his face. Oh my God. That was incredible. The look of dread. Cause then we were like, oh my God, they're going to have to do surgery.
Ooh.
Anyway. So Kimchi.
Yes, sir.
Where do we usually start? We kind of talk about Adam Carolla, because that's how we were talking a little bit before we started recording, but we know each other. You're here now. We know all of from the Adam Carolla podcast Facebook group, and we all kind of took notice of all your comments and posts and general hilarity. So we wanted to have you on. So that's why we're here, Adam Carolla and his podcast. So when did you first come in contact with Adam Carolla, his material, radio, all that kind of stuff? When did you first hear his name?
That is a great question. I will have to say it was probably like during the MTV era, which I had to rock my OG MTV shirt. Let me stand up. So my MTV old school.
Oh yeah,
there's MTV. Okay, with the flowers on the. Okay. Nice. I couldn't make it out at first. Nice.
80s style.
So that was when he was doing Love Line on MTV. Okay.
And the radio show as well, because I'm from LA originally.
Where in LA?
Grew up listening to him. And then later on the Man Show, followed by Drawn Together. Because I've had a lot of people say like, oh, your personality is a lot like Foxy Love. I'm like, who the fuck is this Foxy Love person? And I'm like, okay, fine. I'll look it up. And I was like, oh, wow, I am like Foxy Love. Okay, so, that's
and that's from Drawn Together. That's from that Oh man,
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Wow, we've heard that. We've had that show brought up a few times on our show here, but never before has a guest been compared to one of the characters on the show. So,
Yeah.
Foxy Love, is that?
Yeah. Mainly because
Okay.
the sass. A whole lot of sass.
You got a lot of sass. Yeah, I could tell. We could tell
Have to
from
make up for the loss of height.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, the shorter ones, I hear the sassier ones.
It's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have to be. Because if
You know-
not, like, no one notices. So you have to, like, sass, like, hey, down here, watch out. Yeah.
Nice.
Well, yeah, that
Okay.
show had a good. Yeah, Adam played. What is it? Spanky Ham, right? The pig.
Spanky hand.
Yeah.
I've never seen a minute of this show. I don't know.
I think you should watch it. You probably dig it.
Really?
Oh, it's great.
Yeah.
What is it on YouTube or something?
I don't know where it's at. It's one of those. I think it might be on Hulu or some shit.
Okay. Huh.
Yeah, Netflix, definitely.
Or yeah, check them out too. Either way, it's up your alley. I think you'd enjoy the humor in it.
All right. So you were just around. I mean, he was, yeah, I guess if you live in a certain area, and that's probably why most of Adam's fans are like West Coast, Los Angeles area, you can really, he was just there, right? Like he was on the radio, he was on MTV.
Yeah.
So, yep. So, I mean, what about Adam? I mean, I guess other than, okay, so we usually say like what got you hooked on him, but he was just everywhere. But what made you follow him through all those shows? All those shows, just not when the radio, but like watching MTV or the Drawn Together.
Well, I would say it was the radio show when they're on oh God, what was that?
KLSX?
KFI.
KLSX?
I don't remember the name of the station. It was the one that was in LA that was shut down. It was changed to KLSX. Yeah, that was it.
Okay. All right. Gotcha.
Yeah. I had a very long commute going from Encino to Koreatown. So I would listen to him on the way.
That is a shitty commute. I'm just saying. Sorry.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was wondering, like, okay, so that's just a
Yeah.
long drive.
Yeah.
I got smart and started parking at Universal Studios and then just taking the train down because I worked right off of the train. So I was like,
Cool.
let's cut down 40 minutes of traffic, be able to get coffee and breakfast on the way and still have 20 minutes to dick around.
Smart. I like that.
Nice.
Yeah. And save money on gas, which was the
Yep.
best part.
We all love that for sure. Yeah, especially
dude.
now. Fucking Obama. These gas prices.
Always blaming Obama.
I know.
Thanks, Obama.
I can't.
Any chance you get.
I know. It's stupid. Anyway. All right. So what would be your favorite like Adam rant, or you could, not even favorite, like top 2, top 3 favorite Adam rant or opinion? Like what really like makes him your dude?
Ooh, top rants.
Or just general opinions, maybe his outlook.
Okay, the minimum wage gilded cage, because I experienced that way too often. Where it's
Okay.
like, hey, do you have this in a small? Yeah, I have it. Okay, let me get 3 in a small. All right, fine. Buy it, go home. Wait, these are all mediums. Try to take it back. Oh, no return. Wait a second, I asked the person 3 times. Well, can't help you. I literally just left. Well, you should have checked before you left. The person told me I asked them for the size they had to hand it to me. That type of stuff,
Oh, yeah.
I
Oh,
feel
yeah.
for that.
Okay.
TSA is another one.
Oh, you're not a fan of the TSA?
Oh my God, I hate the TSA like so much. I had a situation where I got really cheesed off at Bob Hope Airport, and I said something off the line because I was on the phone with someone, and I was like, if someone wants to hide a bomb, they can hide in many places besides their stupid bags. Well, of course, that got me pulled over. And
You said that out loud?
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
not very smart at times. But, I
Yeah,
was younger, so I'll cut myself some slack. I was in my 20s. But, that was not smart. So this girl pulls me to the side, and she's like, ma'am, I need to check you. I'm like, okay, for what? She's like, we think you're carrying something. possibly a weapon of mass destruction. I was like, what do you mean where?
Easy there.
Like,
That's actually
come
pretty
on,
cool.
where? Like a bomb would be bigger than me unless it's like some little tiny like microscopic thing or something. And she's like, oh well, we need you to turn around and I need to check your backside. I'm like, what do you mean? She's like, well, by the shape of your backside, we think you're hiding something. I was like,
Damn.
yeah,
Humble
and
brag.
ass. Black woman, a black woman, don't do that. She's like, gotta search you. So I was like, okay,
Feels like a
so
Bobby
of course
Brown
you gotta make
song.
it as uncomfortable as possible. And I asked her for her number after and told her I'll be flying back from Phoenix and would love to see her.
Oh, nice.
No wonder I keep on being asked if they can check my front side.
No one's asking that.
No one's asked me. Sorry. I wish.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
All right. So TSA, yeah, bad experience with TSA. Yeah.
Okay. One thing that Adam says a lot. What do you think? You being a woman of color, a Nubian queen. What do you think when Adam says, he always talks about the heavyset woman of color. Is he just making it up? Is it true? Have you had any issues with that, with what he says, or you just laugh at it because it's stupid?
No, like for the most part, he's pretty spot on.
Yeah.
I mean, he hasn't like over exaggerated like anyone really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? I've worked in the security industry for years, and when he talks about, how he said years ago he went to go, was it Craig Kilborn or one of these shows, or the Talk Soup or something like that, and security made him wait, and they're like, are you on the list? I don't. Yeah, sure. Can you check? Okay, you're not on the list. We're gonna have to call it in. And he's like, he's just, I've worked with people or that are like that, or with less drive, where they're like, oh, you're not on the list. Sorry, you can't come in. Okay, well, what are you gonna do about it? I don't know, nothing. So yeah, it's like, he talks about the security industry, and a lot of that he talks about, it's accurate. Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's the first memory I have of Adam talking about the minimum wage gilded cage, the concept where we're putting, the folks that we pay the least are just wrecking our worlds, with the clipboard, not letting us in places, or, no returns, just, jacking your shit up basically. So yeah, I remember that. I remember Adam talking about that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, all right. So, okay. So Adam's pretty spot on, but is there something that you do disagree with him on, like something that he says that drives you crazy, or maybe just whatever? Yeah. Let you go. Find something. He's not listening. I promise.
Yes, I have something that like I originally agreed, but I've had slow changes and have to somewhat disagree on passion fruit, dragon fruit.
Oh, so, I was like,
not the tea. The tea is still hot garbage. But the passion fruit, what was it? The passion fruit Red Bull slushy at Sonic.
That sounds fucking awful.
I haven't had that, but I have had one of the Red Bull slushies there. It's totally unnecessary.
The passion fruit one's really good. I hate to say it, but I like it. As well as the passion fruit Rockstar, the organic one, because I'm a frou like that. And the dragon fruit Diablo French soda. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if I've ever had dragon fruit. Or are we talking about dragon fruit or passion fruit? Because I'm like, I don't know. I might just hear the same thing when you say it.
Both.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you're going back and forth. All right. Yeah, I don't really. All right. So yeah, Adam's food, things like that. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I'll eat. I have no problem with ketchup on a hot dog. You know what I mean? Either. So.
Yeah, I do ketchup with mayo.
I mean, sometimes the things that were yummy when you were a kid, like, are still yummy. And what's the problem? You know what I'm talking about?
He didn't have that. That's why he can't relate.
Oh, that's true. He was deprived.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ketchup costs too much. I'm more of a mustard guy. I do find ketchup a little too sugary at times. But
You were probably fucking with some off-brand catsup. That's why.
Probably
catsup. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It sounds like
Catsup.
Hunts.
Hunts.
Yeah, that's the sweet one.
Yeah, it's probably it. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah,
I'm
there is a lot
sorry,
of
I
sugar in
tried.
ketchup. Yeah, there is a lot of sugar in ketchup. No, I mean, or both, like ketchup and mustard. I don't know, because I think that's a phase when you're a kid too. You start using both, and then I guess you switch just to mustard. You're supposed to, but I don't know. I'll do both still.
And crisscross them.
Yeah,
There you go.
yeah. You got to make the design like the commercial, but not on a brat or something like a really good sausage or something. No, that's only mustard or like a spicy mustard, of course. But
That's when you get the good mustard out, like the Dijon or, like the
yep,
whatever the
Grey
spice
Poupon,
ones.
yeah, or the Kroger brand spicy mustard, the good stuff.
Mhm.
All right. So, okay. So you agreed with him at first, but yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Adam's drinking. Adam did like peach tea, right? He liked peach Snapple.
Yeah.
Remember this? Like he talks about this before. Like he liked peach Snapple. So I don't know what he's talking about. Like,
Mhm.
ragging on passion fruit iced tea.
Hey man,
Yeah, I think it all depends on the medium.
The
Because
what?
if it's something like, if I'm pretty sure he would enjoy having a dragon fruit Diablo soda with a splash of vodka in it, because it's fantastic.
That would be, yeah, that'd be fun to like, yeah, give him those drinks and not tell him there's passion fruit in it.
Exactly.
Just,
You won't
have
know.
have that on video of him.
They
enjoying
should
it.
do that on the show one of these days. You know how when they do the hidden, right? The label, they should do that. Yeah, that'd be fun.
Do they do that? I don't know.
Well, like on like talk shows and game shows, and they or whatever, guess the flavor, and they cover the label of the drink or the bottle. They should do that with Adam and see if he notices.
I don't think he would. I think he would say it like he said before, like he might not be able to tell, or at least he doesn't think that people can tell. Right? He's made fun of his friends for always ordering Grey Goose or whatever the more expensive one is, the Diddy, whatever that, I forget what that's called. Ciroc. Is that?
I think so.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Diddy, P Diddy.
Yeah, I know what's going on.
Going back to hot dogs, one of our viewers right now, he says, Monkey's uncle, top tip: poppy seeds on a hot dog.
Okay, heroin addict, relax.
Poppy seeds. Yeah, remember that was like, you're gonna fail a drugs test. Poppy seeds, like you sprinkle the poppy seeds on it, or a poppy seed bun.
Do they?
Where does one get?
Oh no, mix them both.
Can you buy a jar of poppy seeds? How do you get the poppy seeds?
Yeah,
You could buy them in bulk at the supermarket.
Oh,
you can buy like
I'd have been buying like poppy seed
$1.
buns and scraping them off.
No, you're doing it the hard way, bro.
No, I'm not good at shopping.
All right, we'll try that poppy seed hack out next time.
Poppy seeds on a hot dog. But what, are there any condiments or just that's it?
Just that, I guess it's like use it as a rub.
Rub.
Okay.
You're gonna rub your hot dog.
Don't rub your hot dog right now, Manny.
I'm gonna put a rub on these hot dogs. Put them in the slow cooker. All right.
Okay. Well, passion fruit. So you don't agree with him on that one.
I don't.
You like the Sonic passion fruit drink.
I think that would just be a minor offense to him.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was going to ask, what do you think, Adam? We were going to ask, like, what do you think Adam would hate about you?
The septum ring would be the first thing.
That would be the nose ring, as I would call it.
Yeah. I also have 2 parrots.
Oh,
really?
Parrots?
Yeah.
What are the names?
I like this.
Mango de kiwi and saffron maze.
What kind of parrots are we like?
Indian ringneck and a lovebird.
How long have you owned them?
The lovebird I've had since February. The ringneck I've had, like 9 years or so.
Okay.
Wow.
They live a long time, right? Like they could outlive you. Is that right?
Well, not that long, luckily. He's
I don't know
Especially if you lived in Chicago.
What?
Jesus, that's dark.
They can outlive you, especially.
No, I
if
mean
you
they live
in
like
Chicago.
to like 80 years old.
That's
Yeah.
true in Chicago.
They could live to like
But
80. I'm
with these
serious.
birds, the ringneck lives to 30 and the lovebird lives to 23.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
it. Oh, that's sad.
Yeah.
Because that's like a long, like there's a sweet spot for a pet. Like you don't like if you have a pet that long, like that's rough. Like if you have, you have a dog, you want the dog for like less than 10 years. You know what I mean? That's a long time of a pet, and then have them go down. Damn.
Yeah, we had a house
Getting
dog
depressed.
and that dog like didn't last that long. It was pretty sad. I didn't own the dog. One of my housemates did. And yeah, he just wouldn't understand that you can't allow the dog to drink pool water and think the dog would
Whoa.
live.
Well, I have seen. Was this a small dog or something? I have seen dogs drink a lot of pool water and live.
No,
But no.
this is a big dog, but he would go a couple of times a day to
Oh,
drink the pool water. So I would try to keep him indoors. And he's like, no,
Yeah.
let him be outside. He's a lazy dog. And I'm like, why don't you just walk your dog? That's what you do. And he's like, no, I just got the dog for decorations because I bought this house. And that's what you do. You buy a house and you get a dog. Boom, like
I want to kick that person right now if I could.
yeah. Yeah, that's not cool. Not cool at all.
What inspired you or spurred the purchase of these birds? Back to the birds. Got more questions about these birds.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, so the ringneck was an accidental sleep purchase because I used to have a sleep shopping addiction.
Oh, do you do that on Ambien?
So no, not on Ambien.
No,
Chris got
just
excited.
on your own.
Jameson.
Oh, okay, never mind. On Jameson, did you just say that?
Yeah.
Chris is in
Wow.
a.
That's pretty close.
Chris is in a ambient shoppers Facebook group.
No, I try not to take Ambien because I wake up in the next morning and I bought like fucking like 4 albums on iTunes. You know what I mean? Like I'll start getting a music kick and I'll be like, oh, I got Kiss Greatest Hits. Why?
Lick it up.
Like, because there was like a song I wanted that you had to buy the album.
Lick it
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, and then I'll have an email the next day like, oh, here's your receipt for $49 or something. Like,
Jesus.
oh man, I don't remember this.
I once did an accidental Angry Birds purchase years ago. I spent $99 on Angry Birds by accident. I pressed the button wrong. I was just curious. I think I pressed the wrong button. And then I spent freaking $99. So I emailed them. Apple. I said, hey, sorry, my nephew. Pressed the
Nice.
button. Of course, I was throwing, I don't even have a nephew. And then
I like the strategy.
yeah, because I'm my dumbass, purchased $99 in freaking Angry Birds coins, and I got my money back, thankfully.
Yeah.
So next time, just throw your nephew under the bus.
Yeah, they'll be fine.
Yeah. So you should have, Kimchi, instead of buying your parrot, you should just, call them. They, told them that your nephew.
Hey, take it back.
Well,
Yeah.
it wasn't for a parrot. The original sleep purchase, because I was at the local bar talking
Okay.
about dogs. So I
Oh.
went home and went on Groupon, and in my stupor purchased a Groupon for any dog, cat, or critter for $25. So I was like, okay, I got my friend to go with me to pick out a dog because he's had a bunch of dogs. I never had one of my own. So I go in there and I'm like, all right, I have this Groupon for $25. Give me your finest dog. And
Oh,
all of
man.
them look like trash. I didn't like
Take-
any
yeah.
of them.
Go figure. You can get a bunch of lassies and old Yeller.
Well,
For
at the time,
$25
I was in an
Groupon.
apartment. I couldn't have a pit bull mix. And most of them were pit bulls. And like shady pit bulls, like all twitchy eyed and like mangy looking and stabby. Like, nah, I don't
I mean,
want
that's
that.
what you get for a $25 Groupon dog. I mean,
Right?
I'm not sure what you were expecting. But
I
please,
was
what dog
looking
did you
at
get?
them.
What did you get? It. So you got a dog. Okay, this is the dog didn't last. I'm getting bummed
No,
out
I
again.
didn't like any of the dogs. So I was walking out the door and then I saw this bird and I was like, that bird,
Oh.
I love birds. So I go up and I was like, hey, can I pick up the bird? And this guy's like, no, you will not have that bird and you will not touch it. And I was like, screw you, buddy. I'm getting this bird. So long story short, he was like, I want to adopt this bird. I'm trying to convince my wife to allow me to do it, but I have 14 birds. I asked, how big is your house? He said, I have a 2-bedroom apartment. I said, sir, you're insane, and I'm taking this bird. And I had this Groupon for $25.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what's up? Give me the parrot.
How does he have time for these birds with all the sex he's having?
All the salmonella he's contracting.
Yeah,
right.
Right.
A lot of newspapers.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Do parrots lay eggs on a regular basis like chickens? Like you could, harvest something from parrots?
No.
No, I don't think so. That's a ridiculous question.
If you have a large enough flock, because depending on the type of like parrots, if they're a bunch of lovebirds, those things reproduce like crazy.
Really?
So you can easily have like 100 birds within like a year.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, you can have like a little parrot scramble. You know what I mean? Like a parrot omelet.
Yeah, that was a hard no on the Groupon from that guy. So
Okay.
he's like,
Well, I
"This
was going to
is a
say $25 for a parrot. That's a hell of a deal.
It is.
Yeah, but it's a bird. It's not a dog, cat, or critter. And I argued over like critter. I pulled out like my finest Encino card.
No, it's a
I was
critter.
like, sir, this is a critter. A bird
That's
is
a
a critter.
critter.
It crits.
Yeah.
So it's going to qualify. It's like, nope, a bird is a bird. A critter is a critter. I'm like, get the definition. Went out and I got a whole ass definition of what a critter is. So I was like, okay, fine. How much for the bird? He's like 225. I was like, really?
What a dick.
That's-
Visa.
That's still not bad, I don't think, for a bird of that rarity, I guess. But it's more like the next 30 years of paying for this bird. I don't know. This bird needs to like, I don't know.
But he's awesome. He only
Bringing in
speaks in black
income.
exploitations. He fist bumps, he handshakes, and he gives high fives. And
Can we have a few examples of his expressions for Rob?
like
for
the
Robbie?
things that he says?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just say like,
Where is this bird? Is this
sugar.
bird like right off camera? Where is this bird?
He's in the other room.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, I would grab him, but he's kind of far away.
Yeah,
No
that's
worries.
pretty far away.
Yeah, I'll post some videos in like the group and whatnot.
That'd be fun. Yeah, please do.
Yeah, that'd be
definitely.
Yeah. I had a friend when I lived in Florida. I had a friend that had a bird, or maybe two, like parrots, and it was fascinating to watch them like climb around the living room. And because they kind of use their beak as like a third leg almost.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't know. Yeah.
Does he call the other birds jive turkeys?
No, I haven't gotten him that advanced. He just screams motherfuckers at them.
Okay.
So, well,
that's
at
good.
them.
There's no R on the end of that. Okay.
Yeah. That's when
Yeah.
I know he's dead in the other bird's cage. When I hear a loud motherfuckers, and I'm like, oh great. So, they're like, all right, the birds are over there. Okay, they're hanging out.
Man, he's knows what he's got to do with that. That was good stuff.
Yeah.
All right, what else?
Bruin Backhand just said, you sold my dead bird to a blind kid. Remember that?
Dumb and Dumber is the best
Dumb and
movie.
Dumber. Yeah.
I love that movie. Oh my god, I love that. I love that movie.
I was just thinking about that movie today at work, man. I specifically quoted out loud Jim Carrey's line where he's at the airport. He's like, "It's okay, I'm the limo driver," and he falls off into the taxiway. Fucking idiot.
Classic.
Oh man. So do you want to just can we talk about Dumb and Dumber for like 20 minutes? I'm just kidding. All
Give
right.
it to
So
a tight 30.
big birds. I'm still a little freaked out by how long they live. You know what I mean?
I find it comforting, to be honest with you, knowing that you'll have a pet that long.
Well, I guess, and not to get into the morbid, but it's like,
No,
would
please
you
do.
would you? Oh, I was going to. Like I said not to, but I was like, we're about to do it.
We're too far gone.
Yeah. So like, would you rather have a pet that lasts like 7 years and then that it still hurts, but then you also get a new pet, right? Like, because there's people that do that, right? They just constantly, then you get a new pet and you just do that over and over. Or would you like to have a pet that's like a companion for like 30, 40, or 80 years even? I'm telling you, like a sea turtle, or, if you had and then they die and it's like I mean, it's like a life partner. What would you rather have?
Definitely go the lifelong pet route.
Really?
Yeah.
Man.
I'll throw in a dog every now and again, but still going.
No.
Yeah.
You can only have one pet.
Only one.
You can't do both. What is it?
This is America.
How does this even work? How does this hypothetical
want?
work if you could just do everything? Like I'll just take all the above,
okay.
Alex, for 800.
Fine. Yeah. I'll go the lifelong.
Like, I'll just throw in a dog every now and then.
You didn't specify that, all right? It's clear here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh boy. I'm sorry we had to do that, Kimchi, in front of you. All right. What do you listen on any other podcasts in the Adam Carolla universe?
Oh shit.
At this time, no.
Yeah, I don't either.
Yeah, just his original. I mean, for a while I was doing Reasonable Doubt and like the water cooler, for crying out loud. And there's another one. I think it was like Ace on the House or something, but I just couldn't keep up with all of them. I just listened to like pretty much one episode of each and just kind of dropped them.
If I had more time, I would probably listen to more of those, right? Because I've heard good. I mean, someone posted, I think, in the group today that the Ace on the House was where they got the most laughs. I think, like minute by minute, the most funny out of that. So, but for me, it's just kind of a time constraint. I just don't have that much podcast listening time. So,
yeah, I feel you on that one. I would like to listen to his CarCast, the auto podcast. I'm a little bit of a gearhead, so I do like to listen to his when he starts talking about cars and stuff. So It is pretty insightful.
Yeah, I like the car talk myself. I don't like the cars that he likes, but what makes you a gearhead?
Yeah, are you imports, domestics? What about?
Oh, my dad was a mechanic. So as far as cars, I like them all. I mean, it really depends on like the generation we're talking about.
Yeah. I'm not like like a one or the other. I'm not really a car guy, but I do like cars, but not anything in particular. Like, I'm obsessed with Corvettes or this or whatever, or Italian cars. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Kimchi, your dad was in your dad wasn't uppity, was he?
No.
Oh, that'd be incredible.
I'm just kidding.
I mean, that was an insane question.
I know. I'm thinking about the Willie T.
But
ribs.
he would have loved to have been.
Yeah.
That would have made his day.
Insane question, borderline
racist.
Yeah, borderline.
I know.
But
Willie
it would have been
T.
incredible
ribs.
if she was like, yes. Right?
Yeah, my dad is Willie T. Ribs.
That'd have been incredible.
Yeah.
So all in all, worth the shot, Robbie.
You never know. I thought they all knew each other. So
I don't know.
I'm gonna get canceled.
That's the pot calling the kettle
brown.
Me? Yeah.
Guatemalan.
Yeah.
Anyways, cars. Yeah.
So you like all different kinds of cars, gearheads. Do you work on your own car, or like what do you have a particular car you're a whip, as the kids say?
Well, I'll wrench on my buddies' cars when I hang out with them. I grew up in a Ford family, so I guess you could say that like I know the most about Ford trucks or so, but
Okay.
I tend to like all cars. Like I really like the early 90s, like I guess like street racing cars. I can't think of what the current term would say, but
what kind of car would that be? What kind of car would that be? 90s street racing car, like a Mitsubishi Eclipse?
Eclipses, those are kind of like the dumb bitch cars of like my like high school experience. I didn't care for them particularly, but like
I didn't drive one. I just want to make that clear for Manny.
Oh, I had a neighbor, since we're talking about Mitsubishis, he had a black DSM. This is very SoCal. He had a black DSM on what is it? on 100-spoke Dayton's with
Mhm.
a glass sarcophagus full of subwoofers in the trunk.
I don't even know what. I don't even know what you just said. What's a DSM?
That's what they call certain Mitsubishis because they had the the Diamond Star motors, the little logo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like a trim. But the problem with those folks that trick out those cars is that they never know how to drive them. They just invest all this money into making the car look pretty, but have no idea how to handle it. And that's what annoys me. It's like, just get yourself a basic Civic and call it a day. But the cars that I would like are like the 93 Mustang GT 500. That's like one of my like ideal dream cars that I want to restore. I get one of those.
A 93 Mustang?
Yeah, the boxy ones where they're real nice and boxy.
I have to look that up. I'm curious.
Yeah, those are awesome, especially with like a nice like dark purple with like a flake like coating on it. Oh, they're so pretty.
Personally, I like the IROX by Chevrolet, especially 1985 through 1990.
I was more into the 93 since my dad owned one.
Yeah,
87.
You're full of shit. You are full of shit, sir.
No, but right, family of three likes those. It's the Fox Mustangs.
Yeah, the Fox bodies or whatever.
I think that if I just looked up the 93 Mustang, and I think Adam would hate this about you. I'm sorry to tell you, Kimchi. I'm sorry.
They look similar to his Datsun.
I'm just telling you because I don't want you to show up one day at his studio like, hey, man.
Well, I know that he wouldn't care for my like car choices. He would say no.
Well, he likes some Mustangs.
I kind of like the 87 Sirocco, and I know he like hates the Sirocco, but it's cute.
The Scirocco.
It's a very interesting choice.
There we go.
I once went to a Grateful Dead concert, and at the gate, at the entrance of the parking lot, my buddy's Scirocco exploded. We got out and we went into the concert.
Okay.
And a couple days later, him and his dad had a long talk.
Exploded like at the porta potty.
No, they gave the car too much acid.
I'm not even joking.
Oh, really?
Like something broke in like the right front tire. Shoot. Like there was no brake. There was all this noise. Off air, I'll tell you more.
Holy shit!
But I'm not even kidding. It was like a movie where we just like screeched to a halt at the gate. Just got out and just walked in. And it was like, what are you gonna do with this car? And we're like, fuck it. We just walked in. It was like smoking on fire.
Please tell me there was an explosion with a slow walk away from it.
I feel like I will tell you that. I don't feel like I need to embellish this story because it was so awesome just as is for us, because it wasn't our car. Yeah. Like there was like three other dudes. It wasn't our car. So we're like, that's gonna suck. It's gonna suck for Mark.
And this was at a Grateful Dead concert.
It was at I think it was at RFK Stadium. No, it's probably American. At that time, it was I think it was American. Or no, US Air Arena.
Okay.
Sorry, but you had a Scirocco. Yeah, those Scirocco's are cool. The Volkswagen Scirocco. Yeah, I like those cars. Fond memories of those cars. I have a fond memory of one of those cars.
Those are fun. I think it was like 85 through 90, possibly 92 CRX, the Honda CRX.
They changed. It was 84 to 87, then 88 to 91. They had two different generations.
Damn. Got a lot of.
Yeah, there's a gap somewhere in there.
87. They changed in 88 the design.
Honda CRX.
Yeah, those are nice. God's Chariot, as the Honda fanboys like to jokingly call them.
Was that a street racing car?
Yeah.
Okay, I see.
Because it was super light and low profile, so
yeah,
good for autocross, that type of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's a better looking car than the 93 Mustang, I'll tell you that. No, the
I also
93,
like
the
the
Mustang had
93
some weird
Civic.
looks. The Mustang's had a lot of range, hasn't it?
Yes.
Like there was some weird, like bug-eyed Mustangs in the 80s. I remember because a neighbor of ours had one and we egged it on Halloween.
Mm.
The 70s
Yeah.
were the worst. Like
Yeah.
the Mach series. It just looked like a cockroach on wheels. It was so ugly.
Yeah, there were some really weird looking Mustangs. It's had a lot of range from its origin.
Yeah.
I think the ones today look really cool. Yeah, like
Mhm.
I
They're
wasn't a
sweet.
Mustang fan at all, but now like I think they look nice.
What about the 60s Mustangs? Like the
My
65
mother had
through
a
69.
Yeah, my mother had a green 60, like a 67 Mustang convertible or something like that.
Ooh.
Yeah. But then it got stolen and caused a huge rift between her and my dad. So
Oh.
thanks for bringing that up.
So it wasn't your fault.
No, it was Ford's fault.
No, I wasn't born yet. Definitely not my fault.
Yeah.
No. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I remember my mom told me that story got stolen. My dad was like super pissed because he just assumed that she just left it running on the street.
What the fuck? Way to just jump to a conclusion.
Huh? Yeah.
Lots of people do that stuff. I saw that just the other day where I walked out of like a Circle K and someone just left their car running. Just
I
chilling.
mean, this was the
running.
60s. I mean, this was the 60s. You know,
Yeah.
I don't know if people like,
Mm.
there was no internet.
He was
Yeah.
probably high on Quaaludes.
I don't know if you guys knew this. There was no internet in the 60s.
No, there wasn't.
And just a lot of folks are trusting. They're like, oh, I'll be here when I get back.
Yeah. So I don't know.
Oh yeah.
I'm not sure who to believe. You know, I'm
Hmm.
not sure who was right in that situation. But yeah, those were cool looking. Those were kind of cool. And I think I even had one of those cars when I was a child. I had one of those cars, like a Mustang that you sat in, you had to pedal it. But it was like a replica car of a
We did-
Mustang.
I mean,
you could sit in it.
the Flintstones one.
Well, I mean, you use pedals, not your feet, but yeah, pretty
Mm.
close.
Okay.
Pretty close.
What
Flintstones
are your
compared to now.
thoughts- What are your thoughts on the Ford Maverick, the 72 Ford Maverick?
I don't even know. I have to look it up. Now
I feel that
I
that's
feel
an
bad because I
underrated
made you think I
car.
know what I'm talking about. Ford
It looks
Maverick.
like a Nova or like the 70s Nova or the oh god, what's the other one?
Almost looks like a Pinto.
Chevelle?
Yeah, it does look like a Chevelle.
Chevelle. Okay, it's
Oh,
got
maybe
like
I
the
got the
fat.
year
Is that
wrong.
it's got? There's a version that has like the fastback, I guess. Of so this would look like a
Yeah.
knock. This looked like Ford was trying to do like a cheaper version of
Exactly. They're trying to
Yeah.
do like a Nova, but I've seen lots of people like fix those up for race. But I've also seen people race Geo Metros and suit those up, and I think that's an abomination. Like that's just an
Geo.
abortion of like auto parts. Like you shouldn't do that.
Yeah, it's weird. That car brands come and go like that. Yeah, there was
I
Geo.
had a Geo Storm when I was younger. Then I sold it a couple months later. It's a piece of
Yeah.
crap.
Smart
You were
move.
like Your
Oh,
wa-
Robbie,
your-
smart move. I did the same
your
thing.
wang was getting worn out.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It was too much tang. Picking up too many skirts out there with my Geo Storm.
Yeah, you couldn't really have like a meaningful relationship, long-lasting
No.
relationship because of
they
the
just-
swarms
uh-huh.
swarms of women.
Swarms of ladies.
I get that.
Nobody wants a Geostorm. Like,
Wait,
my
you're
friends
telling me
got
that now?
one.
You should have told me that like 15 years ago, 20 years ago.
Yeah,
Robbie's at the
Chris
dealership,
got me
like
one
this
when they
gets
had
good
to move.
mileage.
And it was terrible because I did not like that car because I wanted them to just give me money for an apartment. But they were like, no, you're going to be in LA by yourself. Here's a car. I'm like, I'd rather hitchhike. And so
Can you see my
with
screen?
that,
Yeah.
I took the car and then through the series of crazy situations, my place in Hollywood didn't work out. Me and my roommate got into a weird situation. That's when I learned that maybe it wasn't a good idea to find your roommate off of Craigslist. And maybe it, secondly, wasn't a good idea to move in with a dude who was 6'5" with a glass eye and prison scar.
Whoa.
So Yeah, but I figured he was big and scary. No one's going to rob me because I look like I'm living with a robber. So I'm good,
Yeah.
you know. But
Very low likelihood of robbing.
Mhm.
Very high likelihood of
Being
killing.
robbed.
You know.
he was a
No, I'm just
bouncer.
kidding. Yeah.
So at the time I was working for this club, like doing bottle service and whatnot. So he worked there also. So I was like, okay, I'll be fine. Won't have to worry about any creepers like following me home. But
Okay,
that was
so-
just like a happy coincidence that I found out later. But
So
left
you were the
there-
gal. I'm sorry.
Mhm.
I got it. So you were the gal doing bottle service, huh?
Yeah,
So
like if you come in, I'd sell you a bottle. Like, hey,
oh,
are you
okay.
having
So you
fun?
weren't
Would
like hanging
bottles?
out or okay. No, okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry to interrupt.
Yeah, why not? It's easy money, especially
No,
like
I know.
when you're
I'm
young.
no, it's all good.
Do you get like a
Yeah.
commission? Yeah, you get tip, right?
Yeah, you get 10% or so plus tips and like whatever you make hourly.
Cool.
It's good
Okay.
money.
No, I was just thinking you're that hot number, like, you know, getting all these dumb dudes to buy a bunch of bottles of really expensive champagne and whatnot to impress their girls, right? Is that what you were
Not
doing?
a,
That's what
not
you
a
were
hot
doing.
number, just a great personality. And
Yeah,
people pay for
whatever.
personality or
That's a hot number. Yeah. You know,
Mhm.
they want the whole package, right?
Yeah, why not?
So, yeah. Yeah. All right.
But yeah, ended up leaving there and renting a house in South Central LA. And realized I didn't like that geostorm. So I just left the car running in front of my house. Windows down, keys in the ignition, running. And you know what happened?
Rob
Ran
came
out of
and got it.
gas.
Rob was like, sweet.
So I came back and found change on my seat.
Like,
That's what I found.
apology
People
letters.
donated to get me a better car. They're like, yo, dude, you don't have to drive this piece of shit, yo. This is a bucket. You know, like the blue line, the train's right here, dude. You don't have to be seen in this thing.
Was this before GoFundMe? GoFundMe, they should have done a GoFundMe on you. Yeah.
This is like '08. It was terrible.
Wow.
Case her off.
Yeah.
Okay, Ciroc. Yeah.
Okay, so Rocco.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah, I
so
ended up selling it though to a junkyard and then buying a bicycle.
Smart.
oh yeah.
Good.
Much more.
Total loss because I got $150 for the car and spent $1,000 on the bike.
What the fuck?
Oh, that would be another reason why
Like a
Adam
nice
wouldn't
bike,
like
yeah.
me because I'm one of those road cyclist people with all the gear and like all the like, yeah.
Oh, you were the spandex and the glow in the
Yeah.
dark, everything. Yeah.
Hey, so who's your sponsor?
This is the kind of stuff you're supposed to
USPS
find
or
out
what?
before you book a guest, Robbie.
Oh, I should have asked first.
Yeah,
No, I think this makes for a better conversation.
that's true. So you can see our
at least I hope-
disappointment.
You've got one of those bells on the handle. Dring, dring, dring.
No,
Yeah.
not on my road bike.
Oh,
I do
I
have
would.
one on my tricycle cruiser because
Okay,
you
I like
have
those.
to. And a speaker on the
Oh,
back
yeah.
of that one.
Yeah, if you got a tricycle cruiser, yeah, you got to have it. You got to have the bell on that.
Besides, you can't have the bell on the road bike. It'll wear down, kill the aerodynamics, man. You're trying to
True.
go fast.
Defeats the whole purpose of wearing that
Exactly.
U.S. Postal Service on
Rain,
what
sleet,
do you
or
call it?
snow.
Singlet, what? The wrestling outfit. So, do you get all decked out? Really, for real?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's the best way to ride. Because if you just ride in regular clothes, you just get like chafing on your thighs and it's not comfortable. It messes with your junk, like your ass hurts after. It's just an all around bad situation. And also, you pedal slower and the aerodynamics just really mess you up.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not a cyclist, but what you guys might know this. What you, Kimchi? Why do people, fold, kind of cuff their pants leg? Usually the right leg when they're gonna ride a bike. Is it because their jeans are gonna? I see that a lot in the city.
I think it means they're packing.
In the
They're packing heat.
I see that a lot. Like, whoever's on YouTube, Family of Three or Monkey's Uncle or Broom Backhand. Why do they do that? They always They always roll up their jeans. I see that a lot.
I think I
It's the
know.
gear,
Yeah.
so it doesn't get caught in the gear. 'Cause that
Probably.
happens a lot.
Okay.
Yeah, there's like
Yeah.
grease and whatnot, on the gears, whatever. Debris.
Oh, it'll get caught in the tube.
Yeah.
And then they'll cause you to like fall. Same reason why you don't see like you don't see smart people riding a bicycle in heels or flip flops, because those can slip or get caught in the actual pedal itself and cause you to snap your like foot.
I had an uncle in Guatemala who, when he was younger, he was, how in those countries back in, those other non-US countries, they'll ride bicycles in.
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't want to.
Please expand on these thoughts.
Foreign countries, basically. Yeah. They'll ride bicycles many times in their flip-flops, he was younger, and his foot got caught on the tire or whatever, the wheel, and he lost this pinky toe.
Oh,
He lost it.
Ooh.
Yeah. And it's like, so now whenever I see people riding in flip-flops, I don't advise it, because I know my uncle's story. I don't.
flashbacks.
Secondhand flashbacks.
Start
I get
sweating.
scared. I get nervous. Yeah.
Yeah.
So please wear your some shoes, cover your toes.
Yes, it's important, because I've had many cycling accidents. I actually fractured an elbow, a hip, and a knee on my right side.
All at
I
once.
was riding with my boyfriend through Koreatown in like LA, like the Wilshire area, over near the train station, and we were doing training. So I was clocking my speed, and I remember specifically looking down and seeing 23 miles an hour and saying, yes, I'm finally in the 20s, almost in the mid 20s, finally going to get close to like 30, because my goal was to get to 35. And so I'm there, and we're riding through like the crowd, because we're douchebags like that. And I'll never forget, I
You
saw
should own
something
it,
shiny, and I went, ooh, shiny, and boom, hit a pole. It went flying off
Oof.
and bounced a couple of times, like 2 or 3 times. And then I was like, wait, what just happened? And then I looked up, and my bike just boom, and then hit me. It was so bad. So yeah, ended up getting up and then riding my bike home 10 miles after that. I was with my fiance. He nearly fist fought a bunch of people who were just like in shock, because he was like, what's going on? He got all scared and like super machismo and like, oh, I gotta defend my girl, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, oh my God, calm down, you idiot. And
You thought all the Koreans attacked you.
On the roofs. Yeah, they're on the roofs. Yeah.
Those Koreans they're known to attack.
Yeah.
That's rough. Yeah. I never, well, other than scrapes, I never hurt myself on a bike or lost a pinky toe.
Yeah, no.
Rob,
I'm scared.
when's the last time you've been on a bicycle? I'm just curious.
Oh, shoot. Last time
Last time you pedaled a bike.
Really? 6-7 years ago, maybe.
I feel like it's been longer.
But probably
Just threw out a couple numbers that I believe.
Yeah. No, it's been a long time. And
Whose bike was it?
Probably my uncle's bike, to be honest with you.
Old Uncle Nine Toes over here.
May he rest in peace. And it was not a bicycle accident.
After you're like, oh, after he's like on the ground writhing in pain with his missing pinky, you're like, oh, a free bike.
Well, actually, one of the guys that we've had on the show, Jeff Lee, he's a big rollerblader, guys. Yeah. My skate coach was training for the Olympics on his road bike, and he was sideswiped by a distracted lady in an SUV. Messed him up. Come on, ladies. We should take licenses away from these ladies, just in general. Maybe.
Yeah, I knew you were going to go that route.
Yeah,
I fully agree.
They're dangerous on the road.
I agree. I drive like a hellion.
I knew you were going to go that chauvinist route.
Oh, yes.
That's why I love you.
But I don't put on makeup, though. I just drive really fast.
Yeah.
All right. Manny, bicycle. Never mind. You don't have to tell me.
Daily.
Yeah, I was gonna. If you asked me, no one ever asked me back, but I would say yesterday.
Oh, really?
What's today?
Tuesday.
No, I meant Sunday. 2 days
Okay.
ago.
All right. So all right, Chris. So you own one. You own a bicycle.
I own a bicycle.
Okay. Do you now when you take it out for a spin or whatever, is it like just for you're gonna exercise, clear your head, or
Yeah, it's like a loop. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. You don't
There
go
are times I'll try to, I don't know. What do you, I'm sorry. I'll let you finish
I don't know.
your question.
You're not gonna go pick
No,
up
there's times
milk.
I'll press myself and like really try to, like make it burn. And then there's times where
Okay.
I'm just getting some fresh air.
Okay, but it's not like a little commute or like you're gonna go pick up milk and eggs and come back on a bicycle.
No, it's strictly a totally unnecessary bike ride
Okay, unnecessary.
for the
Okay.
purpose of
Have
exercise.
you
I'm
considered any bike groups?
No.
Like any local ones?
I've considered crashing into a bunch of them. Like,
In your car.
He doesn't want to become the thing he hates.
those guys that are training for the Tour de France in suburban Texas on the Tuesday afternoon at 5:30 during rush hour.
Oh no, not them.
I'm just kidding.
Like the critical mass folks are just like out here in Tempe, we have like Teabag, the Tempe Bike Action Group. And then we also have we have a bunch of funny ones because there's like Teabag, there's Boobs, there's like, oh god, there's like a bunch of other ones. Like Boobs is like Babes Outdoor Off-Road Biking or something.
No, I've looked those up, and don't get me wrong, I wouldn't be opposed to it. It's just with my schedule, it's like I'm just like it's whenever I can fit it in. So,
I suggest looking them up because like they're fun. With our like teabag rides, we have like this big old festival thing where we get a bunch of folks together. We ride through different areas, and then we'll find like apartment communities or even like people who are cool that have houses with pools, and then we'll all jump in the pool and cool off, and then jump back on our bikes and then ride. Then there'll be like an area with snacks and beers. We'll go and refuel and then ride some more, and then jump in another pool, and it's real fun.
How many people when you go riding? How many usually is it you guys? How deep do you guys roll?
I would say like anywhere from like 20 to 100 folks.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot. Even 20 is a lot.
Yeah. It's nothing like critical mass. Like when I was in LA, like that seemed like it was in the thousands because I've been accidentally swept up into those just trying to go to like El Pollo Loco. I'm like, yo, I need a burrito, go. I'm gonna go over here for this burrito. And I'm like, damn it. Now I'm in a critical mass ride. It's scary because they throw beer bottles and they fight on their bicycles.
Oh, yeah. Well, against the drivers, right?
Against each other also.
Really?
Yeah. Like they are crazy, but yeah, they shut down all the streets. They don't play. And those are fixie like bicyclists. Those folks, like they're hardcore. I don't mess with them. Like I usually ask kind of like a gang situation, like, yo, so what kind of bike you ride? Oh, fixed gear. All right, then you have a great night. I'm gonna leave you alone. But they're like
fixed gear people. Okay.
Like, what's up then?
They're like Antifa, but on wheels.
Yes.
Yeah.
Those are big groups. That's a lot of people to get out there. That's cool. Right. When Rob has his teabag parties, like 10 people show up tops.
Yeah. It's like, 9 guys and one chick.
Dang. Sounds like a bad situation.
Yeah.
I know. I got a question. You got me curious now because I have some friends in the cycling community. Where do you stand personally on BMX riders? I'm curious.
They're usually meth heads. I don't trust them. Like, I'm sorry. If I see a BMX bike, I'm like, who are you about to rob? But I'm in Arizona, so those are usually the folks that ride BMX.
Okay.
If I were in Cali, then it's like, all right, what beach party are you going to? It really depends on the area.
For sure. Good to
I was going to get my son a BMX bike for his birthday in a few weeks. And I was like, no, I'm not sure.
I don't want my kid to look like a dirty meth head.
Hey, I don't want him to start doing meth.
Robbing people.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't want that on me.
He's going to have tattoos.
Blame it on his mom. I'm not going to be responsible for that.
Yeah,
shit.
he's gonna be looking like Puck from remember the Real World back in the first
Yeah, I
season?
do.
Yeah,
I do. I don't know why, but I do.
yeah. All right.
Puck.
It was Kimchi's T-shirt that reminded you. You just didn't know.
Yeah, exactly.
Why do I have it?
MTV on the brain.
Yeah.
There you go. It's her fault.
Yeah.
Puck and Pedro. That was the San Francisco season.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Manny. How are we looking on time, man?
I think we could start bringing the shit home, man.
Okay.
Unless Kimchi has anything else that she wants to, share with us, the people at home listening.
Yeah. What's been on your mind lately, Kimchi?
What's been on my mind is I have been trying to reach out to Mr. Rich Banks because
We know that
need to have
dude.
a discussion.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
What about?
About Gina Grad's theme song and how god awful it is.
Ooh.
So I had actually came up with a different theme song for her, which is a Dolly Parton parody that I sent to her, but I haven't gotten a reply from her yet.
Well, she's busy getting married and all that, so you got to give her some time.
Oh, can you?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, of course. So I know she's super busy right now.
Can you give us a sample?
We're gonna need to know a lot. Robbie, maybe you and Robbie should collaborate.
I can be featured. I'm a rapper, so but go ahead, give us your sample.
Use the term loosely here at the show.
I can play it real quick because
Sure.
I do have it on my Spotify.
Okay, yeah.
Oh.
And it's a
Here we go.
Dolly.
All the crazy things that have been happening that you haven't probably seen. It's news we can't not right.
I'm like, come on, Rich Banks. That was an easy one.
We need to list. We're gonna need to listen to that again. What is it? What's that theme song? What is that theme song?
9 to 5.
Yeah, 9 to 5.
I mean, I don't know.
It was like the audio wasn't great, so it wasn't like popping through.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Okay, so working 9 to 5. It's Dolly Parton. Okay, Gina loves Dolly Parton.
It's news with Gina Grad. Wait, what is it? It's with Gina Grad. About
yeah,
the
keep
crazy
going.
Something about the crazy protest and Joe Biden, Kamala Harris, and the COVID trends, and something else.
This is quality stuff. Yeah. I wasn't sure because we had Rich Banks on our podcast. I don't know a while back, but he came on and told us about his story and everything and how he got into Adam Carolla. But maybe he needs to take notice. See what we can do here.
It's way catchier and it's way easier on the ears than how like the current one just kind of throws you in there. It's just like, give me the news. I was like, whoa, relax.
Yeah, that was jarring when that first happened because I've never heard. Is that from Hair?
Yeah.
Right, Hair, the musical. Like I never heard that before at all. So it was jarring to me when that new theme song came on. Now I've heard it. I don't know, 700 times, 800 times now.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like ingrained, but not for Kimchi. She's like, no, man.
I like
not gonna
it.
Not gonna settle for it.
Yeah, you remind me of a young me.
Back when you were a young Black woman.
Oh yeah, with that don't need no man.
All right, you're independent, Robbie. Go on, girl.
Yes. Yeah.
Nah, Robbie's a kept man.
Yeah.
Don't let him fool you.
I've told these guys that I've worked on a couple of parody songs. Maybe one day I'll give you guys a little sample. I've worked on a Family Ties parody song, Growing Pains parody song, and
I love both those shows. I love them.
Yeah. And there's a Full House one I'm working on. as well. So maybe one day I'll
Never watched that. I think I mentioned we talked about this recently. I never watched Full House ever.
Okay. I know I've mentioned Aunt Becky.
Well, I've watched Aunt Becky.
Yeah. Anyways, no, that's good. That's good, Kimchi. I like the song. I think I don't know about Bruin Backhand on YouTube and Monkey's Uncle. I don't know about those guys. They told me that she sings about like Robbie raps. Oh, she sings like I rap. Okay, guys, you guys are
that's high
harsh
praise.
critics, man. Yeah,
that is high praise.
That is high praise.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or
I'm totally not trying right now.
yeah.
Should I
No.
put this out there? It's like YOLO.
Yeah.
We need a Moments production and maybe a little backbeat or something. Yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah, totally.
Kimchi
I
up with a
love
hot
parody.
toddy.
Parody's my life, so I can like parody any song for the most part. So like
Really?
Rich Banks, I love his songs, but some of them like we got to do a little bit better, bro.
Oh yeah.
Starting with that.
Damn.
Damn. Okay, those are some fighting words.
I know.
I like the new one. Which one's the newest one that he just Sharia.
My Sharia law. Oh my God. I was
Sharia.
fucking, I almost veered off the road into a telephone pole.
Law.
I was cackling in the car.
Yeah.
If it wasn't, I mean, I'm glad I was at like a stoplight
Mm-hmm.
because I was dying.
My Sharia law. And the cool thing about that one is Adam, right? He kind of inspired it because he's the one that talked about it first. And of course, Rich Banks. And is it
Hench?
Yeah.
Hench that write the every lyric was man, that was hilarious. Because
it was great.
That one was great. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. What else? Anything else on your mind, Kimchi, before we
do you have anything to plug? Anything?
Close this delightful evening?
No, I don't have anything to plug. At some point, I'm probably going to do a podcast of my own. But right now, like, I just don't have the time. So, which sucks. I wish I was better prepared today because, like, I have, like, one of those nice, like, blue mics, but it's on the other side of the room from where I'm at. I'm, like, looking at it and my, like, stand and the headphones. I'm like, I look so unprepared, but
don't worry
if we
about
ever
it.
do another segment, then I will be prepared.
Well, no, we most definitely will.
Yeah, we'd love to have you back. It's been great. Yeah.
And
thanks a lot.
Charlie from the Ace Holes group, he actually said she's my favorite member of this group. Charlie. Yeah. He's So we a lot of us know each other from the Ace Holes Adam Carolla Facebook page, right? And Kimchi is one of the people that you contribute. You have your days where you'll contribute every day, and then other times we won't see you for like a week or two, and then you'll come back, right? So it's fun. It's fun. We see you there. You're also, for those who want to join us and maybe keep up with the conversation, we're on the Endless Ranters podcast Facebook group. So I know you're on that group as well. So we exchange funny memes and gifs or gifs or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, it's great seeing you.
Geefs.
Gifs.
They're called geefs.
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 Gifs.
Yeah. So So hopefully we see more of you online and maybe a podcast, like you said, right?
Yeah, for sure. Right now, I'm in the middle of like a semi-complex final procedure. So I should have all that done by next month, hopefully. So once all that's cleared and I have a functioning spine, then I will be ready to rock and roll.
Okay. All right.
I'll definitely tune in for that. Sounds like you've got some great stories. And I think in the Facebook group, there was a way to like chart people. If there's like an infographic that Facebook would give us of like rising stars of like, crazy posts that get a lot of feedback. Kimchi would be up there. So we appreciate you. And we appreciate you coming on with such short notice and talking with us for a while. Yeah. Thank you very much.
Thanks for having me.
You bet.
And
thanks for all of our listeners and watchers and whatnot. Thanks for everybody tuning in, watching. We really appreciate it. Until next week, we're going to close it down. This is Chris saying, get it on.
This is Rob. Get it on.
Get it on.
Get some kimchi.
Yeah.
All right.
Time.